Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about OverCorrection aligners. What are they? Should you use them? And who has them? So I put these OverCorrection aligners into two different buckets. One of them, and for the most part, I'm talking about Invisalign just because, as far as I know, no one else has published that they have that functionality. I'm not saying you can't have it, but Invisalign definitely publishes that functionality. As a matter of fact, they put it into their preferences. So it's something you can ask for on every plan, no plans, some plans, whatever. So I'm going to be referencing Invisalign. If you use a different aligner company, you should ask them if they have these. But in any case, I put them into two buckets. One of them is virtual power chain. That is one bucket. And I'm not even going to go into what that is and how to use it because I have tons of videos on this already. If you want to watch any of the videos on virtual power chain, you can go into my YouTube channel, which is kind of where you are now, but it may not be. This might have just randomly stumbled upon you. You need to put in the search bar, StraightSmile Solutions. And of course, while you're there, hit the subscribe button, please. And then once you're there, you'll see a green background, and then that's my YouTube channel. It should say StraightSmile Solutions. We're an orthodontic consultancy company as well as an orthodontic education company. And then from there, you can put by the tiny little magnifying glass top right, not in the corner, but top right area, there'll be a tiny magnifying glass. Put in the letters V, P, C. Again, V as in Victor, P as in Paul, C as in car. And then you can watch my VPC overcorrection videos. That stands for virtual power chain. Yes, I do use VPC virtual power chain. There's a time to use it. There's a way to use it. You need to be careful using it. If you use it and you don't need it, you'll have a big mess. So you definitely should watch those videos if you're thinking about using it, because I see a lot of people using it wrong and having troubles, and then it ends up costing them money to get out of the hole that they become in. The other bucket is overcorrection of other things, be it rotations of teeth, extrusions of teeth, alignment of teeth, overcorrecting, overbite, overcorrecting, overjet. That I do not agree with, nor do I use. However, you can do it. It makes zero sense to me. I've never, ever need it. And also, I have like kind of a good eye for stuff because not only have I treated my own cases, I work with, I'm not gonna say how many clients I work with because it changes all the time, but I have there's probably nobody, except for maybe the people who work at Invisalign, the doctors who work there, who've seen as many cases as me, because I see so many cases each day, right? I may not be touching these cases, but I see the outcomes, I see the progress, I see the treatment plans. So I know what's possible, and I feel very, very confident in telling you what's possible with Invisalign. So I can tell you, you can make a treatment plan very, very, very predictable. Why, oh why do you want to overcorrect? It makes zero sense to me. Just do it right the first time. Do it correctly. Now, you can't just go with what the technicians say, because 99.999% of the time, it's not going to happen. Their treatment plans are BS. You have to drive the bus. You need to learn to optimize the treatment plans and the software that they're giving you. And or if you're like me, you're lazy, you don't want to do it yourself, you just tell them what you want. I'm paying them $1,900 per setup. They need to do what I say. I'm not going to sit there and spend 45 minutes fiddling around with software. I pay somebody to do this. That's why I'm paying $1,900 a month. I'm going to tell you what I want and how to get there. Do this, do that, make this longer. It takes me 3 minutes to do that, not 45 minutes. And they can spend the time doing it. Of course, they want you to use their ClinCheck Pro because it saves them money on technicians, duh. Now, if they gave me like 30% off the lab fee, sure, I'll learn to do it, no problem. I already know how to do it, I just don't feel like doing it. But that's what I'm trying to get at, is that you can make Invisalign 100% predictable if you know what you're doing. And really only orthodontists know how to do this. I'm sorry, but unless you're exceptional at treating braces cases and phase 1 cases, you can't drive the bus properly on Invisalign. You just don't understand it, okay? And their technicians are non-orthodontists, so they don't fully understand it. There might be some people very high level who know what they're doing, but that's not the person you're working with. And you're probably never gonna have access to that person. So you need to learn how to do it right from an orthodontist so that you can have predictable treatment plans. Because if you're just always asking them to overtreat this, overtreat that, and I see this in Molus, in Galler, and a lot of these engines that you guys supposedly subscribe to, nightmares, these treatment plans. They're terrible. You're doing the wrong thing for patients. You're getting unpredictable outcomes that probably will not happen, or you're trying to overcorrect something to make up for that, to compensate for that, and you're gonna end up with some funky outcomes. And I see it all the time. So I just do it right the first time. That's all I gotta say. Do less, do it right. So no, I absolutely don't overcorrect anything else. That makes zero sense to me. Just do it right and treat it right to begin with, and you'll get what you want. Of course, you use chewies, do other things, stage the setup slower. There's a lot of things that you need to do. And if you want to get all those other tips on how to do things right, lucky you. All of our educational materials are totally free and available to everyone around the world. We spend money to make this. All we ask in return is that you subscribe to our channel and share it with a few friends, and we'll keep it free, as long as we can. And if you want one-on-one help with a case, we offer that too. All right, in any case, so you can just watch our Invisalign playlist, which has all the other tricks and tips, everything that you need to know to make a predictable treatment plan. If you take the time to watch these hundreds of hours of videos, you'll know everything you need to know. All right, thanks so much. And it's on the homepage of our playlist. I told you how to get there before, how to search for it, how to get to our YouTube site, and of course, how to subscribe. All right, thanks so much.